just on my Facebook page, and there was this post that a friend had put on, and I said, this is real everyday life. And this could happen to anybody. It's a pretty long post. I'm going to read it in its entirety. But this just shows you, or will make you understand, how somebody such as myself worked all their life, very hard working, and how you can just become homeless in a second, in a blink of an eye. Not just me, but anybody. 90% of us is paycheck to paycheck. Some of y'all, if one bill is past due, if you miss a day or two, I missed 3 days already of work because my daughter was sick. So say your husband's sick, your child is sick, you're sick. Everything could just fall apart. So when I saw this post that my friend Robin, I'm only going to say her first name, that my friend Robin had put out, I just had to repost it, and because it's a definite repost, and I had to share it. I said, I got to share this with the Queen. I got to share this because there's so many people right now that are homeless for the holidays and that are really, really, really going through some stuff. And God must have meant for this to happen, to do this, because as I'm sitting here in my office, right before I get ready to leave, sorry, I was watching Home Alone. I said, let me share this with you guys. So, here we go. So, it says, okay, let's set the scene. This is the scene. You're a single parent with a child. We're talking about one child. Most of us is 1+ child. You work full-time for $14 an hour. You bring home roughly $400 per paycheck a week. If you're lucky, your bills, $900 for rent, $250 utilities, $250 car payment, $150 car insurance. So let's do the math. You bring home about $1,600 a month, and your bills averaged about $1,550, give or take. You're making it, but barely. This doesn't even include groceries, internet, cable, cell phone, etc. Nor does it include child tax credit or child support. You ain't getting none of that. None of that. Now, it's a really cold December, such as what we in right now, and you get a power bill, your gas bill, for $600. How do you pay that? How do you pay it? To put it simply, you don't, because you can't. So your power gets shut off, but you know your lease says if your utilities get cut off or terminated, so you get evicted. You get put out because you can't have your utilities shut off. So it says that if your utilities are off or terminated, you get evicted. So now you're in court, crying to a judge who doesn't care, and you have 10 days to get out. Well, you're in luck because you found somewhere with 3 days to spare, and it's only $650 a month. But to get in, you have to pass a background and credit check, which you can't because you just got evicted. You've never been a criminal, but even if you could pass it, you're looking at $1,300 to move in after paying the deposit and first month's rent. Time's up. Landlord shows up at 7 a.m. with the police and change your locks. So now you're living in your car with your 7-year-old daughter and everything you need to get by. You tried to get a storage unit, but you don't have a billing address, so they won't sell you one. You can't get a storage. So you could only take what you could fit in the back seat of your car. You pay to shower at a local truck stop and eat whatever can be cooked in a gas station or a microwave. Someone sees you and your daughter living in your car, so they call CPS. Guess what happens next? They remove your child from your care. As if it isn't devastating enough, you lose your job too, because an employee losing their child reflects poorly to their company. So now the company you work for say you can no longer work for them because you lost your child, and that looks bad for them. So now you apply for an apartment with housing where there's a waiting list 3 to 7 years. Then you go into the Walmart to put in an application. When you get back to your car, you see that your back window was smashed in and someone helped themselves to all your stuff. Remember that it's in December and really cold, and now you have a damaged car, so now you got to go to a shelter. You call your car insurance, who says your deductible is $1,000, and they're going to increase your monthly rate since you're now a high risk. You call the homeless shelter as a last resort, and all their beds is full. I'll stop here because I think you get the point. The people we work with every day, or see on YouTube every day, or talk to every single day, are these people. We are these people. We, you, me, all of us. We are all so close to homelessness and don't even realize it. All it takes is one unexpected bill, one fender bender, one layoff, and one house fire, or etc. Instead of talking trash about people who are poor or homeless or need assistance, why don't you try being thankful that you're not in their shoes yet? This is about staying humble and being kind. Be thankful for what you have. I needed to share this with you guys because so many of you on YouTube are not thankful. You criticize, you talk about people, you don't support anybody. Every time somebody such as myself tries to do things to help other people that's less fortunate, y'all always got something to say, but y'all are not doing it. You're not living no better than they are. You're not living no better than I am, but you always got something to say until it happens to you. I had several people that things have happened that came over onto my platform. Miss Gina, I'm struggling. Miss Gina, I'm going through some. Miss Gina, can you ask the Queendom to bless me? Can you ask them for help? And we have helped them and helped them over and over again, and helped the same very people that trashes us and talk about us. And they go back right back over there and they do it again. This scenario is real. It's factual. It happens every day, every hour, every minute, every second. And it could definitely happen to you. So the next time you go and try to talk about somebody that's homeless, you go and try to accuse somebody of scamming and begging and borrowing and pleading, think about what they could be going through. Think about you could be that same person in their shoes, because everybody got a story. Everybody. And I just needed to share that, guys, with you. Shout out to Tracy's World. Tracy's World is supposed to do the Cash App pot party, the Cash App party, networking party event tonight. If you are in need, support. If you're not in need, if you can help, please help. Please support somebody else. I'm trying to get blankets, sweaters, hats, gloves, and so on for so many homeless and not even homeless, but families that just don't have the extra money. They have everything that they have to pay the rent. They're barely, like we said, that scenario. But they just don't have enough for the food, for the clothing, for boots, for hats to keep warm. And so if you would like to donate and buy those items and things, you can send it here to my office, which is 436 North Lake Street, Aurora, Illinois 60506, Suite 2E. I will post that here. This was definitely helping out families in need. We provide leads to help finding housing and assistance, leads to help with bill payments. We help with food and clothing, leads with getting a job, transportation, counseling if you need it for your family or your own personal issues, help support and encourage to start the beginning, your new beginning. That is what the Queendom is about. Somebody has to do it. Somebody has to help someone. If you would like to give financial donations, you can PayPal me at Miss Gina, Queen of Talk, and also my Cash App is Posh Life Queendom, $, Posh Life Queendom. Or like I say, you can get the items, gloves, blankets, hats, whatever you see fit, put it in a box and send it out. And we're going to help a lot of people. This is going on every day. I've been seeing a lot of homeless stories. A lot of things is going on here in Chicago, and I'm pretty sure it's no different where you are. Let's get out there and let's try to help these families. Somebody has to do it. Somebody has to do it. So think about that before you go and just criticize somebody, before you go and just throw somebody up under the bus. Think about that all they may have, if they lucky, is $1 left. And you can't do much with $1. God bless you. I love you all. You have a wonderful holiday. Have a wonderful Christmas. Have a wonderful, blessed weekend. Until next time, y'all. Ta-ta for now.